everyone. Welcome to 2026. Happy New Year. So this is going to be my first Sunday commentary of 2026. That is on the 4th of January. First off, welcome to this wonderful year. I know that somewhere in your mind there are things you thought you were going to do that you did not do. There was a time during the year that you lost your way or you just lost, like you lost the plot, and all that. But however, you are here. I just remember this very funny meme I saw this year. That was towards Christmas. One girl put it on TikTok. She said, I achieved all the goals I had for 2026. Then the book where she wrote the goal, she wrote goal number one, don't die or be alive, something like that. Then goal number two is don't get pregnant. I'm like, you know what, Auntie? Fair. I feel you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed your Christmas period, or hope you enjoyed the holiday seasons and you were able to get good enough rest, or you were able to make good enough money, because some of us, our business pops off over the holidays. I hope you were able to have a very nice that one. Then if you're a Christian, I hope you remember the focus and the reason for this season. Yeah. Okay. So I want to talk about something. I'm hearing people outrightly say that they don't believe in creating goals anymore. Now, I've not met anyone. I don't know anybody personally that has said that, because if not, I would have liked to clarify. So I guess first of all, let us clarify. When people are saying they don't believe in goals anymore, are they saying they're not doing goals for the new year anymore, or they're not doing goals cha cha? Is that what's happening? Because I don't know if I would like to know. So if you are of this school of thoughts where you're thinking goals are just a sham, because that's what I'm hearing. I'm like, goals are just a sham. It doesn't mean anything. You want to do something, just get up and do it. You don't have to write it down. You don't have to do a whole thing, and all that. If that's what you think, please, I would like to hear a broader idea of what it is. Leave it in the comment section for me. Thank you very much. So that's number one. Number two is, now that we're entering 2026, if we're not going to create goals, because like I said, the topic is about this. If we're not creating goals anymore, how are we seeing to it that we do better this year than we did last year? Is there another system? I actually would like to know. Like, I have a lot of questions. That's why I am this year. I have a lot of questions, and that is, do we have a better system? Are there better ways now? Is there a more informed way for us to actually change the things we want to change between last year and this year? Now, I do remember somebody saying that the reason why she's not big on goals anymore is that it puts unnecessary pressure on them. So it's like, because you wrote, oh, I'm going to do this thing, and you want to do this every year, and then when you now don't achieve it, you feel like you're a failure, or you just make this whole thing about it. I've addressed this thing before in a former video, a New Year video, but I'm going to address it again this year. And that is, you're the one that wrote the rule, you're the one that wrote the goal. Do you understand? Or you move with. Do you understand? If you said by July 2026, I want to have 3 million set 2 million 3 million naira set aside my savings account, like dormant money that is just there to invest. If by July 3 billion is not there, you go back to the drawing board. What did I do wrong? Had that, and then just go back. Like, it's not like nothing is final. Life is constantly moving, but I do think that a lot of times, because there are two types of goals generally, there are the things you need to do and there are the things you need to stop doing. Someone like me, I struggle with doom scrolling. That's what they call it on social media, where you just collect phone and you can scroll on ending for like 4 hours straight, just looking like you're not doing any research per se. You're not, and you're just. So that's something I need to stop doing in 2026. Now, of course, to an extent, it's a little comforting because misery loves company, I guess. It's comforting to find out that a lot of millennials, just like me, suffer through the same thing. They say it's affecting our attention span. But for me, my attention span is not an issue. My issue is my productive hours are going away. So the ability for me to create something, spend time with my kid, to do things, I'm using it and looking at just content. There are upsides to the content, to looking at content, but the upside to me is too small considering how important our hours are. So that's a goal that is very important for me. I don't know if it's the same for you. Let me know. Another thing is identifying and understanding AI. Identifying and understanding AI is one of those things that is like, I don't honestly, I don't know what to do. I used to say, and I think I still believe it. AI is one of the parties I don't mind being late to. However, I may be willing to be late to the AI party, but the thing is that AI things are meeting me. Do you understand? And what it's doing to my mind, I'm at the point where I'm looking at something that I think is really cool, or I think is really nice, and things that are so is so new, they don't happen often, and suddenly my mind is asking, is it AI? So it affects the way I'm accepting these informations. I don't know. Anyway, so back to our New Year talk. Anyway, that hasn't ended, but I think that AI is one of those things that a lot of us should pay attention to. Another thing we should pay attention to in 2026 as Nigerians is our taxes, guys. Our presidents, our tax people said that we have to pay taxes. And from what I've heard so far, people are saying that we've been paying taxes since they're trying to make it fairer. Unfortunately, I don't know much about it, so I'm not going to speak on it. I just know a little. Like I know very, very little. And the thing is that I'm hearing too many contradictory uh information. You know what? I'll find out if I can talk to somebody who actually knows this thing. I can bring a person on the channel so a person can talk about it and see whether it can help us. Because as it is, honestly, I just feel very confused. I hear so many things, a lot of contradiction. One person say, "Oh, you have to earn up to 100. You have to earn up to 800 million a year." Someone says 800. I mean 800,000 a year. One person say, "No, it's 800,000 a month." Another person say, "Oh, they are taxing by 10%. They're taxing by 50%." Oh, your guy is confused. I am so confused. It's not even funny. Anyway, so that's another thing. Pay attention to this tax situation as a Nigerian. And the thing is that it affects even those of us that are not in Nigeria. Like if you're abroad, if you're what they call it, diaspora in Nigeria. I don't know the English you say it. This may actually affect you. So I think this would be good to actually pay attention to. Okay, so there's that. So I don't know what this means for us. The last year, that's 2025, I actually don't have a good count of the books that I read because I usually how I used to count my books is every book I read, I do a video. So I just count how many videos I did in a year and I would write it. But the thing is that last year was a very one kind year where I read a lot of books and I did not talk about them. First of all, I apologize again multiple times. But the thing is that now there are lots of books I've read and I don't even have, so I can't even tell you how many I read. However, I can tell you my full chest that I read over 80 books. I'm sure of it. How much over? Your girl doesn't know. So please, taking this opportunity, I want to say a big thank you to you for following me, paying attention to our to this channel, engaging and reminding me constantly to come back, even when I tend to get missing, telling me I'll come back now. How far you've not posted in a while? I want to just say a big thank you. You guys are just so amazing, you know, and all that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I want to talk about this year. Is there any other thing? I'm not doing makeup get ready with me, which is what I normally do. So let me see what else. What else is there to talk about? I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about. But anyway, for the new year, I'm trying to get myself to a point where I will I say focus more on a certain type of book. You know, I've been doing this thing. If you're new to the channel, I haven't introduced myself. If you're new to this channel, my name is Nezu. Welcome to Nest Telly, right? And what I've been doing is I just read anything that seems to pique my interest. But I'm trying to get myself to the point where I do more biographies. Like last year, 2025, end of last year, I realized that I actually love biographies, or I think that biographies could be my favorite genre. So in 2026, I'll see if I can focus more on that and see what happens. Read biographies of actors, actresses, fashion designers, business people, athletes, business people. Have I said business people again, you know, stuff, Nigerians, non-Nigerians, home, abroad. I'll just read biographies and then we're going to spend more time discussing that. Is there anything else I want to talk about? Anyway, I just want to say thank you so much and welcome to the new year. And I guess let's not throw the goals away just yet. Please, let's not do that thing. Okay, let's not throw the goals away just yet. Let's like reconsider. Like I said, is there a new system? Because if the idea is to just stay exactly as we are every year, my dear, the world is changing. That's the thing. Like, think about what I'm saying about AI. I'm making it my duty now to start being able to recognize and pay attention to the way my mind is processing things, considering that AI is out there. Do you understand? Life is changing. You're choosing to stay exactly where you are because you think that goals are a sham or something like that. It's not exactly helpful. Thanks for watching. Love you. Mwah.